Oh, look at that in the light. Dingus. Who's the hair? I said that I was gonna do a video like every week. It's been 2 weeks, yes, and I understand that. Same thing with a podcast once every week. I understand that. It's gonna happen. The goal is every week. The main purpose of the story challenge is something every day, which I have done something every day. If you go on my Instagram, you can find it. Every day there has been something, some kind of story been shared, some kind of piece. It has been very interesting over the past 2 weeks, making this a priority. I had a couple people talk to me really just about how they've enjoyed seeing it, how there's been an impact in some way, shape, or form, which ultimately is the goal. Ultimately, the goal is to impact people through storytelling. So that means that if nothing else, the story challenge has already been worth it if people have been impacted. So it's a good thing. If nothing else, this whole thing has already been worth it, which is great. It's a good thing. Another reason why I haven't shot a YouTube video in the past 2 weeks is because I've been doing a few things where I've had my light and some other things and a few things not with me at the time here back in my office. So it was a lot more difficult to actually create said YouTube videos. So it's just kind of been Instagram posts, a few updates on some things. Thing number one, 3D rendering. I haven't finished anything yet, but I'm starting to get the hang of a couple of things. I got a little piece of advice that when you're learning how to create something, once you get to a point with it that you get kind of stuck or that you forget how to do a step, delete it all and start from scratch so you get a bunch of reps. So I've been doing that Blender donut, the one donut that I showed you guys. There it is again. Haha, awesome. I've been doing that Blender donut over and over and over and over again so I get the reps so that I can actually know how to make a donut rather than having just made a donut and keeping it at that. Now in terms of VFX, that's a whole nother story. If there was visual of it, you'd see smoke coming out of my ears, which if I had made any progress on VFX stuff, I would have actual smoke coming out of my ears right now. But my brain broke. Quite literally, didn't it, Logan? Yeah. Definitely had a hard time with that, diving into that, as well as that on top of that, my computer started having some issues. Luckily, got all that figured out, got all that fixed. The computer's working smoothly. It's a wonderful thing. But diving into VFX has been a monster in and of itself. So I am diving headfirst into the deep end of visual effects, and I'm just getting a course. I'll be getting a course. Your boy needs some help. On top of that, some of the things that I've been doing, like I said, I've been, all the gear, the equipment has kind of been away at another location. I've been shooting quite a bit, doing some music videos and some different things. Very exciting stuff. I'm actually really excited to get all of these things released and pushed out. One thing is I shot it's just a cover video, and it was really shot impromptu, but I just got a haze machine. I just bought a haze machine and a new camera, which is what I'm shooting on right now. And the haze machine is wonderful. It is incredible. Here's an example of the music video that we shot. One of the music videos that we shot. This one is pretty much finished, just gotta make a few tweaks on it. But what the haze machine does here is it just makes it like really soft. It makes it really easy to shoot here. Here's a picture of kind of the set that we were dealing with. It was just in somebody's basement with a light outside the window. It really wasn't very much going on there, but looks incredible. It looks amazing with the new camera and the haze machine. I mean, here's an example of what this room looks like with haze. Smoky, hazy, delightful video. It's a beautiful thing. Like, this has actually made such a difference. So like that music video. We had an awesome time shooting, and actually really the make or break of getting it to look as good as it did was this haze. This haze basically acts as diffusion. So like all these little water molecules that are in the air, the light actually bounces off of that, and it actually helps the light wrap around a bit more, and you get to see the light quite a bit more. Also, you get this, it makes a lot of the lighting in the room really even out. It just gives it overall like a really nice cinematic look, which ultimately in storytelling is only going to be helpful. So the more cinematic I get it, the better, which is really the goal there. Another project we've been working on is a song called Monsters by All Time Low featuring Demi Lovato. My buddy Jake, who is the guy that was doing this music video, this cover video, incredibly talented, wonderful guy, an incredible producer, just all around amazing at pretty much everything that he does, especially when it comes to music. He spent a ton of time working on this cover of the song Monsters, and I've gotten to just kind of let my creative juices flow on this. So we've written out an entire music video, really thought out, story driven. The original song is about the monsters, meaning like the toxic relationships that we've had in our past, and going back to that relationship. And I figured, why not take a little spin on it? Why not put a little spin on it instead of making it monsters with relationships, toxic relationships we've had in the past with other people? Why not put a spin on it and say the toxic relationships that we've had with ourselves, the monsters that kind of come out in ourselves. So it's going to be kind of a dark music video, but so far it's honestly turned out significantly better than I anticipated. It has far exceeded my expectations of what I was going to be able to do for this. And I'm really, really excited to see where we're going to be going with this as well. Here's a few examples of some shots that we've gotten so far.
Why do all the monsters come out at night? Why do we sleep where we want to hide? Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you ruin my life?
Wanted to mimic the void that Eleven goes in from Stranger Things. Figured that'd be a really cool thing to throw in there. But yeah, like this just honestly been an amazing, amazing opportunity to just kind of get some stuff made, kind of get some stuff created and start creating. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out really what this YouTube channel is going to be. I think for now it's just going to stay kind of an update channel for me to be able to talk to you guys face to face type of thing. But overall, I'm just really excited for the things that are coming in the future, the things that are coming both really, really soon and down the line. There's a lot of things that I kind of have in the works and a lot of things that I'm kind of putting on the calendar and figuring out there. But overall, I really hope that you guys enjoy this stuff. I hope that you guys enjoy getting to just see me and follow along with me. This is going to be a regular thing, whether that just be on Instagram or be on YouTube or podcast. The goal is to share something and create something for you guys every single day. So with that, follow along, follow the Instagram, follow the podcast, and follow the YouTube channel. There's going to be stuff coming all the time. As well as that, I'll be putting each of my actual creations of work within my YouTube channel as well and releasing those. Maybe that'll be part of the story challenge. Maybe I'll release those as part of the story challenge. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just be something that I throw in a little extra. But yeah, I just gonna be creating. Just want to create, and you guys should too. Honestly, having these extra things, the light, the haze machine for me are actually really important. They help me accomplish the vision kind of that I have in my brain for the content that I want to create, whether it's a commercial or a music video that I'm creating. It helps me actually achieve that really professional look even better and takes down a lot of the barriers that are there in front of the goal that I'm trying to achieve. With that being said, not having these things is not an excuse for me to not create. It's not an excuse for if you're somebody that's creative and wants to make something, whether that be video, whether that be photography, whether that be music, or maybe you're an artist. That shouldn't be a hindrance to having your passion actually come out and come to fruition in the fullest extent. Take Logan back here. Logan right here. This guy's awesome. He designs clothes. Like it's literally what he's doing right now. And he's got a website with a lot of his clothes on there. I'll go ahead and link that in the description. And he's doing it every day. He's doing something every single day. He does it on his iPad, and he does an amazing job with it. It's very creative. It's actually really motivating for me as well. Just do it. Just go out and do it. Honestly, you don't need a lot. If you got a phone, you can create videos.
Can I say something?
Right in front. Here, you can come closer. Come here. Love you. You're a handsome boy.
But no, my first design was done on my notes and in my photos and on my phone, and from there I just designed and edited it, and people liked it, and I just launched everything from there, posted on my Instagram, and now I have all the supplies I need, and I get to work more on it.
Yep, and here's a couple examples of his artwork, a couple of examples of his designs and stuff. Honestly, dude's awesome at what he's doing. So just go out and create. Just go do it. Like there's quite literally nothing stop. Everybody has a phone. You have a phone. If you want good lighting, go next to a window. Big window. It's honestly some of the best lighting you can get. So if you want to go create something, just go do it. Don't let the fears of like failing stop you, because honestly, like failing is the best way for you to move forward and grow in whatever your craft is. If you're a designer, if you're a video creator, if you're just creating content in whatever facet that might be, like kind of like I'm doing right now, whatever it is, like just go do it. It's not worth being in your own way to avoid failure. There's an amazing book by an awesome author. His name's Seth Godin. It's called What to Do When It's Your Turn, and It's Always Your Turn. I suggest everybody go and read that book. That book, honestly, for me, changed a lot about my perspective and how I was going about doing the things that I was doing. And honestly, gave me a lot of motivation. There's a section in that book, it's called The Fear of Stupidity. Basically, it says that you're stupid and then you're not. Like everybody's afraid, not necessarily of failing, but of looking stupid. And the reality is you're probably gonna look stupid. It's probably gonna look dumb, but it only looks dumb until it doesn't. You only look dumb until you don't. The example he gives, one of the examples he gives is a scientist could work on a problem, math problem for a decade. And that entire time when it comes to that math problem, scientist is stupid. Maybe not scientist is actually like a stupid person, but scientist is stupid when it comes to that until they finally solve it, and then they're not stupid. Now they know. Now they've learned it. So just go do it. Go freaking look stupid. Just go look stupid. That should go on a t-shirt. Deal with people staring at you, deal with people making comments, whatever, because that is the stepping stones that lead to actually creating something amazing. Like I even think about like back to 5 years ago when I created my first video ever. I'll just play it right over here. First video I ever created, I thought this was the coolest thing I had ever created in my life. I was like, I can't believe I just made this. I can't believe I just did that. That looks so cool. I learned this thing. And now I look back and I'm like, wow, that was kind of garbage. And, actually like realizing that is a reality. What I created 5 years ago is nothing in comparison to what I can create now. And actually makes me really excited for what's going to happen in 5 years from now. Like, what am I going to be creating in 5 years? Am I going to look back at the music videos, these really cool music videos that I'm making now, and I'm going to be like, wow, look at that. That's terrible. It is so terrible in comparison to what I'm shooting now. I'm really excited for what that's going to look like. But if I were to just stop and be afraid of looking stupid for trying something new, if I were to just stop, like, I could very well never get there. Very possibly never get to the point that I look back at what I did 5 years ago and be like, man, I've really grown. I've grown. Like, the only way to grow is to fail. You have to fail. If you don't fail, never do anything wrong, you're never gonna grow. You're never gonna have the opportunity to see what you can fix and what you can tweak. So go fail. Go fail at what you're doing, go look stupid, and just create. Go create. Go make an impact on somebody's life. There's nothing more valuable than that, than creating an impact on somebody's life, let me tell you. Still trying to figure out what this YouTube channel looks like, is gonna look like, exactly what it's gonna be, what's gonna be in it. I don't know, maybe I'll start doing some like vlogging. Got this little gorilla pod thing so that I can hold the camera in front of me and do stuff. I like that. Keep doing different things, bro. Yes! Freaking love it. I don't even know how I'm ending this. Brotato chips. Broranosaurus Rex. Brobraham Lincoln. The Brominator. The Babinator. The Baconator. Bacon Babonator.
The YouTube video.
Peace!